Hi friends, it's Peggy Noe with PrettyPaperCards.com and my little dog Miss Ellie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today she is wearing rose-colored Elton John glasses. I don't know that she's that happy about them. I'm going to try to turn you around so you can see. Isn't that super cute? I just she's always ready for a nap because I hold her for a few minutes before you come on. And so she is ready to take a nap, but she's got her little glasses on. I just think they're so cute. And her bow. She got all dressed up for you today. I'm so glad to see you. How are things going in your neck of the woods, in your area? It's hot here. Let me just get this. There we go. It's pretty hot here in San Diego County. And I think you've probably heard we've had we've been locked down again. So everybody's back in their houses. Hey Marcia, hey Mary. But Ellie and I are just enjoying ourselves. Let me get you another cute little picture of her with her glasses. She doesn't really like them. If I put her down, she tries to get them off, but I just think they're so cute. Let me know what you think if you want to leave a comment. So, welcome Tuesday afternoon. Mary, it's probably, let's see, what time there for you, Mary? 2 hours later, so maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just mailed your catalog yesterday, and it should be to you in a couple days. And I know you're going to enjoy it. It's a great catalog. The holiday catalog called the August to December 2020 mini catalog by Stampin' Up! I've got a bunch more here ready to send, so if you are a regular customer of mine, you will get it. And if not, if you've purchased in the last 6 months, and if not, just write down there and ask me to send you one, and I will. Leave me your address or email me at Peggy@PrettyPaperCards.com. So I hope we can be a bright spot in your day, with a lot of us inside due to either weather, the heat, or the COVID situation. I hope we can just be a bright spot, show you something fun, give you something fun to do. She doesn't seem to want to look at the camera, does she? And give you some ideas on cards that you could make when we're not together. I'm getting very used to having you on my live, and I'm really enjoying it. It feels kind of like family. So let's keep doing it. Now, what's going on with Stampin' Up! Right down. I'm going to take her glasses off and let her get down. Aren't these just the cutest? Look at those. Oh my gosh, true rose-colored glasses. Bonus days for every $50 order in the month of July. You get a coupon for $5 to spend in the month of August when the new catalog goes live on the 4th. So that gives you a little emphasis to a little something now, a little something in August. And that catalog is full of fun stuff. I've been posting over on my blog and a little bit on this page for you to see some of the great things. Hey, Marcia. And so let's get started. Now today I'm not going to do something new because I made a card for someone this week who was sick, and I used this great fun stamp set. So I'll show you, and this is what we're going to do today. We're going to make something using the Back on Your Feet stamp set. And it is so cute. I wonder if any of you have it. Let me get the light a little better for you. There we go. I wonder if any of you have it yet. The Back on Your Feet stamp set. It was, actually it was a carryover from last year. You love the glasses, I know. Thanks, Marcia. This was a carryover even from last year, but I didn't get it last year, and I just recently got it because I just kept resisting, but it is so cute. The little sayings are just adorable. Like, the one we're going to use today is this giraffe with a knot in his neck. And the sentiment is, this is not good. I just love that. Hey, Lori. And then there's this one, hope, no, let's see, the turtle upside down on his back. And the sentiment for that is, hope you're back on your feet soon. Isn't that so cute? And then we have this guy, and you know, sometimes these animals, I don't know this animal, but he's very adorable. If you know, tell me. But anyway, this is the stamp set we're going to use today. It's a red rubber stamp, and it's the details about it are on page 92 of the annual catalog, and it gives you a little idea of, mostly it's just that one idea with the turtle on his back, but it's very cute card. So page 92 of the annual catalog. And here's the card that I've made that we're going to make today. This is the giraffe, because I like him so much. I think he's so darling. And this is a simple, quick card. You know, you can make a bunch ahead, and or it's quick to make if you know a sloth. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you so much. That was a sloth. Okay. They really throw in some animals that are not common to me, but a sloth. Okay, I'm going to learn that. Last week we had, in the new catalog, there's a yak. And as soon as we can open the new catalog, I'll show you the yak after August 4th. He's hysterical. Okay, so this is the card we're going to make, and I've made it simple because two reasons. You could make some ahead, and then the other reason is that sometimes you don't have a card, but you need to make one quick for someone who is sick. You want to get it in the mail, and it might take 2 days to get there. So we could do a lot of other things, but we're going to make a little bit, a little quick version. So we're going to start out with our Whisper White card base. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit. I like to give you hints and tips and tricks about the Whisper White card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And if you don't make some of these ahead and keep them made up, you should. That's what I do. I make about 10 at a time. Score them and keep them right here at my desk so that when I'm making a card, I can just grab one. And I recommend you do the same thing, because Whisper White is the one card base I use the most. So we're going to start out with the Whisper White card base. Thank you, Marcia. And yes, I'm using the colors I want today. And that's another thing I wanted to say. Use colors you want that make you happy. And that's what I'm doing today. I am using purple and pink, and those are two of my favorite colors. This piece of cardstock is Purple Posy, and it's cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And this is going to be our backing. And I'm going to adhere it with my Tombow glue. Just a little bit is all we need. And now, you know, to upscale this a little bit, whoops, I got a little glue on there. You could have run it through an embossing folder. That would be one fun way to add more interest and more texture. But again, we're kind of doing a quick one today, imagining that you might have a friend who maybe isn't feeling that well and needs to have a card pretty quick. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stamp our giraffe. And I've cut out a piece of Whisper White cardstock. 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 are the measurements for this particular die. I went ahead and die cut, and this is one of the dies from the Stitch So Sweetly set. It's an adorable set, and I just use it all the time. I think it's really a classic. I would recommend that you get it. So I've pre-cut a couple in case I make a mistake, which you know you can do. Hey, Biba. And we're going to stamp our giraffe in, I told you, these are my favorite colors I'm using today because they make me happy. And I don't always do this, but today I'm in a mood to make a card in my favorite colors. and make a giraffe in my favorite color. So I'm using Melon Mambo ink and my giraffe stamp, and I'm going to stamp him right here. It's easy to line up the bottom because it's kind of straight and it goes, let me see if I can get that in a way that you could see it maybe a little better. And I can line it up with the bottom of the piece that I've die cut. And just stamp that little giraffe. Isn't he darling? I just think he's so cute with that knot in his neck. Hey Linda, thank you for sharing. Good to see you. You'll have to go back and see Ellie in her pink sunglasses that I showed at the beginning. Okay, so we're going to color this little giraffe in. And we're going to color him. I'm actually going to put him on my catalog. Maybe not. Maybe let me see. Because his color is going to go through. Let me just grab another piece of Whisper White cardstock to put in here. I love doing my videos from here because I'm right at my desk and I can grab whatever I need. So we're going to start by coloring in his feet, and I'm going to be using Stampin' Blends, and this is the dark crumb cake, and I'm just going to make his feet just a little bit light brown. That's the only non-pink or purple color on this entire card. And then we're going to color his body with the light Rococo Rose Stampin' Blend. And you know these are, I need to get my glasses down here. You know that these are alcohol markers, and most of the time they recommend the, what am I trying to say? The Memento ink, but really they work fine for me if I'm careful with our regular Stampin' Up! Inks, and I wanted him to have a pink body, so he's stamped in Melon Mambo. And we're going to color his whole body in the Rococo. This might take a minute, the light. And then we're going to go back and give him purple spots. I think maybe it is a her. I actually do think that, because I don't think a guy giraffe would be pink. But you know, these whimsical stamp sets I think are fun. And you know, I think a person who's not feeling well would love to get this fun little card that's going to say, what is it going to, the sentiment, this is not good, K-N-O-T. I really think, you know, when I'm sick, I would love to have just something that brought a smile. And this brings a smile to my face, even creating it. And I think it's going to bring a smile to the face of the recipient. This is not good. So this is kind of what takes the longest here, is just coloring in his little body. And leaving the, you can see I'm leaving the spots to color in later, the next step. Sorry, it's kind of taking a bit. I usually use the paintbrush kind of end. Some people, it's a personal thing, whether you like to use the pointed end, the pen type end, or the paintbrush end, but I kind of like the paintbrush end. Okay, there's her little body. Now let's give the spots. Patricia, good to see you. So this is dark Highland Heather because I wanted her little spots to really show up as purple. And there we go. There are the purple spots. Aren't those just, isn't that just super cute? I hope you can see it. It is, I'll hold it up close. Isn't that just cute? Those little purple spots. So we'll just fill those in kind of quickly here. And again, this is a quick card, and it's meant to be quick for you so that if you hear that someone's sick, you could kind of bang this out quickly and pop it in the mail or drop it off to their house. And I knew someone this week who had a little surgery, and I got one of these off to her right away a couple days ago, and that's what gave me the idea to do it for you. Okay, there are the purple dots, and she's ready to go. So now I have a piece of Melon Mambo cardstock 4x3, and I'm gonna, you could use Stampin' Dimensionals, but I'm gonna use just glue. I'm only going to raise up the sentiment on this particular card. And so I'm going to put this right in there. It should look like a little frame, and it does. And it brings out the pink, which I really like. Okay, we can remove this piece of paper and get her right on the card. And I'm going to put her a little bit up to the left so that we can put the sentiment down here on the right. And again, you could use Stampin' Dimensionals, but I'm just going to do glue today. My thought was keep the card thin so there's no extra mailing charge and get it done quick for a friend. So there we go. There is our adorable pink giraffe. Isn't she adorable? Now we're going to work on our sentiment, and I've got a scrap piece of Whisper White here, and we're going to again use our Melon Mambo. Uh-oh, my light went out. Oh well, I think you can still see well. And we've got our stamp that says this is not good. So I'm going to ink that up in the Melon Mambo. My nails are kind of pink too. I put a favorite color on my nails this week. And I'm glad I did because our nail salons just had to close down today. Nail and hair salons had to close back down. So I'm glad I got to my nail person. Okay, now I stamped the sentiment, this is not good, on a scrap of Whisper White, and I'm going to use the 1.5 inch, you can't see that too well, the 1.5 inch circle punch to go over it and try to even that out. The punches are quick. Doesn't everybody love punches? Don't you guys love your punches? Okay, there we go. Now we've got our sentiment ready. And we're just going to put the sentiment up on Stampin' Dimensionals right here in the right-hand corner. And I think I'm actually going to put the dimensionals down on the lower portion to help it stand up over the corner of the giraffe piece. There we go. This is not good. Isn't that just darling? And now we have two of them, two little pink giraffes with purple spots. I think I got this one a little bit darker when I was doing my coloring, don't you? This set is absolutely precious, and I don't think you'll be sorry at all if you get it or if you have it. It's back on your feet with a sloth, as Marcia told me, and the turtle upside down, and the darling giraffe. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this stamp set and this particular card. What I want you to do is enjoy your stamping. Just enjoy it. Let me just get this back. I hope you enjoy your stamping. I have a little cord going over here. And just stamp these days in the colors that make you happy and the things that make you happy. We've got lots of beautiful products in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. And I love to know that you are enjoying yourself and relaxing by stamping, because that's what I do. That's what I do out here. So good to see you today. Pop back by on Friday at 4 or again next Tuesday at 1. I'm having so much fun seeing all of you and getting to know some of you that I haven't known before. So I will see you later, and I hope you have an absolutely great week. Thank you.